Hi guys, it's Maggie. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is jam-packed with a lot of information and things that I really want to talk about on my channel and I want to share with you guys. So I think it's really important to speak about these topics, and it's just something that I know all of us are dealing with right now in the world, and that is the coronavirus and what is going on and spreading all over. And I just felt the need to put this video up before any other video that I posted, just because I don't want to ignore it. I want to speak on it. I want to let you guys know how I'm dealing with it and what I'm going to be doing to stay healthy, give you guys some immunity boosting tips that I am going to be following, show you guys how I grocery shopped to be stuck at home, and a bunch of different other things. So I'm really excited to be making this video, and I just want to thank you guys for recommending some of these topics to me. I did a little Q&A yesterday on my Instagram story. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, my Instagram's just at Maggie MacDonald. I'll leave a link down below. I always link my Instagram if you guys want to check it out and follow me there, because I love posting stuff on my stories and like asking you guys your opinions on things and hearing your feedback. And so a lot of you guys actually told me that you wanted to hear my thoughts and how I was dealing with the coronavirus. I actually just got home last night at 10 p.m. I was in Los Angeles for a week. I spent the week with my friend who lives there, and I was on spring break, which I feel the need to talk about like before I get started with this video, just because I do have a vlog coming from that trip. But when I was there and when I left for the trip, things had not escalated to where they are now, and it wasn't until like the second to last day when things got really crazy and there were travel bans and just everything. It was like honestly so hard to comprehend. And I know that it's so hard for a lot of you guys. It's just a difficult time, and it's confusing and it's scary and it's stressful. So I just want to say that I didn't just book a flight and go on a trip last minute because all the flights were cheap and stuff. And I think that I knew about what was going on. I knew about the virus, but it wasn't as serious as it is now, back when I like decided to go away. And yeah, so I just kind of laid low and was staying in a lot and taking like the necessary precautions to make sure that we were just like not being in crowded areas and also not being around a lot of people, because I know that this is the type of thing that spreads so easy. So I just wanted to say, like before this video, I'm going to talk about it in my LA vlog, just in case somebody like ends up not seeing it. I want to explain, because there's a lot of speculation about like traveling during this time, and I know a lot of people who went on spring break trips, and then when all this broke out, a lot of people were getting comments and just hate. And I think that during this time, it's just not the right time. I think that everybody should be coming together and being positive and uplifting each other and getting through it together. Like, we are a community, and I want to take this time to like embrace everybody around me and all come together and unite and get through this, because it's scary and everybody's dealing with it and it's a hard time. So I just think that there's no need to put anybody down. Like, everybody is human, everybody makes mistakes, people are just living their lives. And yeah, so I just want to throw that out there before, but I'm going to be talking about a lot of things in this video, and I'm really excited. So thank you guys for recommending this to me. I really am glad that I'm doing this, because as I said, I got back last night 10 p.m. and I was all the way across the country. So I was hearing from my mom, my friends, my boyfriend, that it was just wild here in Boston, and all the grocery stores were like completely wiped out, and I like was getting ready to go on a trip. So I didn't have any groceries in my fridge. I had nothing. I didn't even know if I had like Lysol or Clorox wipes. I didn't know if I had enough like toilet paper, paper towels, things like that. So I was kind of overwhelmed that I wasn't home while all this was going on. But I got back last night, went right to bed. I did all my laundry, like disinfected everything. I ended up having Lysol wipes, or Lysol and Clorox wipes, and everything was clean. Took a shower, went to bed, woke up this morning, and so we got to the grocery store this morning at 7 o'clock. We wanted to get there right when they were restocking everything and make sure we would get everything we needed, even though we were so tired and like jet lagged. I was like, I need to get up, get my stuff, and like get situated and be in control of like my life. So we got there and did our shopping, and then didn't end up getting to the front of the checkout line until 9:45. Like, we waited in line for an hour and 45 minutes. It was absolutely crazy, and they were restocking everything. The workers at Whole Foods were working so hard, and they were restocking everything that had sold out yesterday, and people were just coming and taking everything. So it was absolutely crazy to see, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to get everything that I needed, that you guys will see. And while I was there, I actually said thank you to all the workers and made sure to let them know how much I appreciate their hard work and how busy they are during these times. And so just spread kindness wherever you can during this time, because I know that everybody definitely needs it. So with that being said, you guys will see the grocery haul of everything that I got, and I tend to focus on, you guys know if you watch my videos, I love eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. I am a firm believer that health is wealth, and just consuming whole real foods is amazing for you, and that's just how I eat. And I feel like during this time especially, what I noticed at the store is that the aisles that had like a lot of processed foods like chips, cookies, all the frozen pizzas and stuff, all of that was gone, and the fresh produce was actually the thing that was like the most stocked. So what I did, and a tip for you guys, is if all the frozen vegetables are gone, which they usually are, and the fruits, buy fresh and then freeze it. So you can do that, and just stocking up on like vegetables, pastas, rice, beans, breads, things like that, that you can make different meals out of, because also I feel like eating healthy will help your immune system. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there really quick. But I just wanted to talk about what I am personally doing to stay safe during this time, and I'm gonna be staying home in my apartment. I'm not gonna leave unless I absolutely have to. I'm not gonna be going to any workout classes. I'm gonna be doing at-home workouts. Definitely reducing my travel time. I'm not gonna be traveling anywhere anytime soon. And also I'm not gonna be going out to eat. So I'm just gonna be laying low, taking the time that I need, because I feel like even though I am young and healthy, and that doesn't mean that I couldn't like catch the virus if I don't show symptoms and spread it to somebody else. So I think that it's super important to be conscious of that. Like, just because you're young and it's not going to affect you as much, like there are people out there like the elderly. I think of like my grandparents and babies and people with weakened immune systems that aren't going to be able to handle it as well as the healthy people. And I just think that doing your part, like if everybody does their part, it will really go a long way. So I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna stay home, and I'm just gonna be working and creating content for you guys and making like different types of videos, and I'm really excited about it, because I feel like sometimes life can get crazy busy and things get in the way, and it can be so go all the time. And I feel like even me personally, I admit that I'm always like looking for the next thing to do, and I'm just, sometimes I lose track of time, and I'm like, whoa, like 3 months have gone by, like what even happened? So I feel like right now is a really good time to just take advantage of the time being at home if you're able to be at home. I know a lot of colleges switched to online. That's what my school did, so I'm also going to be doing videos on that in case that is the case for you. And I just have some immunity boosting tips that I want to share with you guys. So for me, like I said before, health is wealth. I'm going to be eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. You guys will see all the food that I bought in the haul, but I just think that prioritizing your health and limiting the amount of alcohol, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be drinking, and just limiting all that stuff, because that does weaken your immune system, and also sugar does. So just watching like the amount of sugar that you're eating, if it's like processed sugar. Also getting a lot of sleep. I'm really going to prioritize my sleep. I'm going to try to go to bed earlier at night, and just doing at-home workouts, making sure that my body is still moving. And yeah, just doing those types of things. Obviously washing my hands, making sure that I'm keeping everything clean. And I'm also just going to be like drinking a lot of green juices and making ginger shots and stuff like that. So just getting all of the nutrients that I can during this time. And then just for some other things that I'm going to be doing, I really want to connect with like my family and loved ones. I feel like this whole situation has really made me step back and realize like what actually matters in life and the things that are important to me. So I'm going to be really reevaluating a lot of things and like reconnecting with myself and doing some like deep meditations. Actually, fun fact, this has nothing to do with the video, but I deleted Twitter and I deleted my TikTok because I feel like those two apps I would waste so much time on, and I just feel like it was unnecessary information that I was getting, and I would find myself just like sitting and scrolling all the time. So I'm really limiting the amount of like social media I use, and I really think that during this time especially, there's a lot going on online. There's a lot of people talking about what's going on. There's a lot of different things being put out from the news, and it can just be like an information overload. So I'm really limiting like the information that I'm consuming and making sure I'm not over consuming and all of that, because I feel like it can be a little bit stressful. So just like relaxing, doing meditations, and yeah, also stress is not good as well. So I am just basically looking at it as like I'm going to do everything that I can, and I want to educate myself on what's going on, and I am just going to stay positive and do everything that I can to stay healthy and stay at home, kind of like isolate myself, just because I feel like I don't know. Okay, so I feel like I've been ranting on, but those are just my thoughts about this whole situation, and we're gonna get on into the grocery haul, but I hope that you guys enjoyed, and here we go. So this is everything that I got. I just unpacked all my groceries. I have 2 more little piles over here that we're gonna get to in a little, but this is the bulk of it, and yeah, let's just get started. So I have all of my fresh vegetables over here, and it looks like a lot because I did get 3 celery stalks. I got a ton of kale. I have some lettuce right here for salads. I have broccoli rabe, broccoli, and this is cabbage, and then right here I just have some dill and then green onion for cooking. So these are all of like the fresh veggies I got, which are going to be like the mains for my meals. And the reason why I got so much celery and so much kale is because I'm actually going to be using it for juices. Like I'm using all of this celery for juices, and then I'm going to be using half of the kale for juices as well. And then I'm also going to freeze some kale to have, and it'll stay fresh that way. And I'm doing that with broccoli as well because there was no frozen broccoli at my grocery store, and I love broccoli, so I'm going to freeze some of it. And then I got some spring mix and baby arugula, some mushrooms, red onion, some basil. I'm gonna make some fresh pesto for my meals this week. And then I got some cucumbers for salads, and then also for juicing. And then I got some bell peppers, which I'm gonna cut up and use to dip in the hummus that I got right here. I got another pack of mushrooms, so 2 packs of mushrooms, and I got this pureed garlic, which is amazing for cooking. Just adding it to your veggies, it adds so much flavor. I just put my veggies like in a pan on the stove, and then I'll add some olive oil and some of this, and they're really yummy. And I got some coconut milk for, I'm gonna make like a coconut rice, I think. It's always just good to have if you don't want to eat just normal rice. I got some veggie burgers, which can be frozen and kept in the freezer, so they'll stay fresh for a really long time. And then back here I got some artichoke hearts, peeled garlic for cooking, and this is my favorite coconut curry. It has really clean ingredients, and this is perfect to just have in your pantry. You can really whip anything up with it. I love doing like a stir fry of veggies and then a white rice, and this is perfect for that. And then I got some sun-dried tomatoes and some cherry tomatoes, avocados, lemons, a papaya for fruit this week. I got some cut up fruit already just because the papaya obviously is not ripe yet since I just bought it, so I'm gonna have to wait a few days before I can eat that. But I love having like a fresh fruit bowl in the morning. And then I got my favorite plant-based yogurt, which is just by the brand Lava. I stocked up on that, got a bunch of those. I got 2 things of bananas. These ones are more ripe, and then these ones still have a little bit of time. I like when they're like brown and have a little bit of spots on them. That's when they're my favorite. And then I got some hummus right here, 2 different kinds. I got this jalapeno hummus and then just an original. And I really like this brand. I'm pretty sure that it's made in Cambridge, but it's really good. I love that. So I got that, and then I got some cinnamon right here. They were out of cinnamon, so I got these little mini ones because I love adding cinnamon to like my fruit bowls. And then I got some fresh fruit, which I'm gonna end up, I was gonna freeze these blueberries right here. That's why I got 2 packs. But I got blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries for fruit in the morning. And then I got these gluten-free English muffins. They're multi-seed by the brand Food for Life. I love having these with avocado on it, or you could even have like hummus and do like cut up tomato and maybe add like a little bit of sprouts and some red chili flakes. That's also really yummy. So I got these, and they stay fresh in the freezer. So I'm just gonna pop these in the freezer and have them for whenever I need them. And I'm pretty sure that is everything right here. Yeah, so this is all of the food I'm gonna be really using for the next, like, until I use it all up, just like all of the fresh things. I'm gonna put the veggie burgers and the English muffins in the freezer. But for the most part, I'm gonna be eating every meal at home, and I made sure that I got enough to make my green juices and be able to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so I don't have to go and eat out. And then over here, I just got some, oh, this is really a lot. I got a ton of ginger because I ordered these little glass, like shot glasses that have a lid on them, and I'm gonna juice all this ginger and make my own ginger shots, which I'm really excited about. If you guys saw my last vlog, I got a new juicer, and I am gonna make my own at home just because I love having a ginger shot in the morning. It makes me feel so good, and like I can feel it like rejuvenating myself, I swear. But then I got kombucha. I was really in the mood for a kombucha right now, so I got one of those. And then I picked up different types of coffee. I got some cold brew coffee with coconut water. I had a coconut cold brew when I was in LA, and it was so good. So I saw this at Whole Foods, and I really want to try it. I'll let you guys know how I like it. And then I also had this when I was in LA. I totally forgot how much I liked La Colombe coffee. So I just picked up 2 cold brews, and then I got a bunch of wellness shots. And I got some ginger because I am gonna wait to juice the ginger until the little shot glasses come in from Amazon. So got some shots. I got wellness shots right here, and then I got these immunity shots that have cayenne. Those are my fave. I love these brands. I love the Core Ginger Shot and then the Vibe Organic Wellness Rescue and Immunity Boost. They really work if you feel like under the weather, and I feel like they help keep me healthy. And then I got these plantain chips right here if I just need a little crunch of something. These are my favorites. They are just the sea salt and vinegar ones, and they have really clean ingredients also. So just like a little snack if I'm in the mood for something. And then last but not least, I got some frozen items. My Whole Foods was like completely picked over. There was nothing left in the freezer section, so I got what I could. They were restocking it a little bit, but yeah, it was pretty wiped out. So I got some mango chunks, I got a berry blend, some raspberries, blackberries, cauliflower, mushrooms, and then this stir-fry blend. When I was in the checkout line, it was literally wrapping through the aisles, so they were restocking as I was checking out. So last minute, I grabbed the mango and the berries just because it's good to have them on hand. And also, I'm pretty sure that frozen fruits and veggies are more fresh than like the fresh produce, just because they pick it right off the vine, or like take it right out of the ground, do whatever they have to do, and then they just freeze it right away. So I've heard that it's more fresh, which is interesting. So it's nice to have these in case of an emergency just in my freezer, and once I go through all the fresh produce so I don't have to go out again. So this is everything that I got in the freezer section, and like I said before, I'm just gonna take some of the broccoli and kale and cut it up and put it into a bag and freeze that as well, so I'll have that if I need to. So yeah, and this is my fridge and freezer in my apartment. They're very small. So I'll show you guys how I fit everything and do like a little before and after. So right now I just have some bread and some Hillary's bean burgers in my freezer, and then some edamame right here in my veggie drawer. And then for the fruit, I only have a tiny bit of mango left. So that is what we're dealing with down here. And then in my fridge, it's pretty much the same. I don't have anything in those drawers, but I just have my staples and like necessities that I always keep on hand. I have apple cider vinegar, hot sauce, liquid aminos, sriracha mustard, some coconut aminos, things like that. And then I have some pasta sauce. This is my favorite, the Rayos. Then I have some tahini, spirulina, olives, some vegan butter, and then I have just some coconut waters, hummus from before my trip, some bread, leftover yogurts, and this is some sauerkraut. I have 2 bags that are unopened that I had from before. And this is my fridge. So I'm gonna do a little before and after. If you live in a city, I understand how hard it is like with groceries because you don't really have that much space. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, but I just wanted to show you guys how I organize everything. And I'm gonna unpack everything and put it in right now. Everything is all put away now, so I just wanna show you guys a little fridge and freezer tour. Everything fits so well. So I'll stand back so you guys can see it. This is what the fridge looks like. I just organized everything kind of by category again. I just feel like, I don't know, it looks so satisfying. So as you guys can see, everything fits really nice and I can see exactly what I have. And so what I did, I just put the celery out here because I know I'm gonna be juicing it right away. And then I just have a bunch of veggies in here. These are the veggies that I'm gonna be using to cook my lettuce for salads. I cut up all of the peppers and I put them in this reusable bag, so they are super easy to just grab and go. I can grab the hummus and then just put peppers on a plate and have a little snack. And then down here I just have all of the like boxed items. I have the mixed greens, arugula, cucumbers, mushrooms, and then the green onion, broccoli rabe, and dill in here. So that is the fridge, and then the freezer looks so good. The top just has all of the bread and the Hillary's burgers, and then down here I just have all of the veggies, and then I cut up a ton of broccoli and then a ton of kale, and I actually didn't have a reusable bag big enough, so I had to get like really big freezer gallon Ziploc bags, but usually I like to just use the ones that I just showed you that the peppers were in. I'll link them, they're on Amazon. I use them for everything. So yeah, I just have all that stuff, and then I put a pack of the blueberries in here just because I wanted to save them anyway. And then all the frozen fruit down here, and then I want to show you guys some staples that I keep in my cabinets. So since I got a lot of vegetables, I feel like the key to cooking like a stir fry or just like eating veggies is the seasonings that you use. So I have all of my seasonings in here and you can really play around with them. My favorites are, I really love garlic. I love obviously like salt and pepper is key, using like cumin, oregano, basil, stuff like that. So there's so many you can play around with, and I have all my oils and stuff. So that is what that cabinet looks like. And then this one right here just has like my goji berries, shredded coconut, things I add on top of my fruit bowl in the morning, which are things that I always just keep in my pantry. And then up here I have like the coconut milk, nutritional yeast, some coconut wraps in case I want to make like a hummus wrap, the artichokes, and the curries are behind there. I just have some extra balsamic, some baking stuff up there, and then Tyler's little peanut snack. And then down here I keep my pasta and rice. So I always have quinoa, some white rice, which I should have got more of. Actually, I think I ordered it. It's coming on Thrive Market. And then I have hemp seeds, some brown rice, pasta. Actually, duh, I have rice sitting right there. And then I have some brown rice, spaghetti right here, and some pad thai noodles. So that is everything, you guys. So that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and follow me on Instagram. I always have linked down below so you guys can check that out. And I love you guys. Stay safe out there, and I am thinking of each and every one of you, especially all of my followers who are in Italy and everybody else around the world. I've gotten messages from you guys like telling me how bad it is over there, and I feel like that was something that, for me at least, this whole situation, it's opened my eyes completely, because I'm able to talk to people that are going through it and like that's their life. I feel like that's different than just like seeing information on the news, and the fact that like you guys were messaging me and telling me about it like really hit home, because like you guys are my people, my family, and I just am like thinking of all of you guys. And I hope that everybody stays safe out there and you are doing everything necessary to take care of yourselves and make sure that you are spending time with your family and stuff, and we will get through this together. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.